It's delicious. Hi friends, it's Alex here, and welcome to the first video kind of experience thing we're doing here on the channel. It's a bit silly. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna go with the flow. It took me ages to set this up, by the way. It doesn't look that great. Anyways, I thought it would be fun to do a room tour. I think that's where I want to start with this, kind of go through things that inspire me, things that inspire my music, collectibles, trinkets, physical media, and yeah, my love for like collecting items since I was a child. I've always loved toys. Some of the plushies in my bed right now, actually one of them, I've had since I was 3 years old. So, you know, it's fun to see like how the collection has grown over time. And I have a lot of things back home as well with my parents that I just haven't had the time to bring back to London. You know, going to Japan last year was obviously life-changing, was so inspiring. I feel like it really changed my confidence, my clothes style. I'm feeling bolder with colors, especially with like my music being kind of like darker in themes, and I just love surrounding myself with color, because it keeps life light. I'm quite an unserious person, so I feel like my room does reflect on that. I like having it display a lot of my interests and personality. I love music and I love gaming. I love fashion and toys, and that's kind of like where it all stems from. And I try to blend all of that in with nature. I have a lot of plants. They give the room a bit of life. I feel like I've become quite good at like knowing what my plants need. I have like so many magazines, CDs, but these are items that I've collected over time from my travels or just from like shopping in London, going to charity shops, vintage markets, car boot sales. There's a lot of cool like East London shops as well that I love going to. So I thought I would start by showing you a few magazines that I love. This editorial one I think is so fun. I love the like clown circus theme on it. And the font as well is incredible. It's just like balloon. It's literally gorgeous. I don't know how to show you this. I'll show you my favorite page of it. I think it's so cute. It's these little bunnies. I've posted this picture before on my Instagram, because they're just so adorable. They're just cute themed, like electronic, 2000s gaming. Ultimately, I would love to do my own magazine one day, kind of like with my art. Maybe music centered with a bit of like 3D design. Because I do use Blender and I do all of my cover art for my music that I taught myself how to do. Which is just fun because I get to like work on both the aesthetics and the music. Another one of my favorite magazines is Pop Magazine. And I'm quite biased towards this one because I was actually on this shoot with Colin Jones. And this was in 2023, at the beginning of the year, when I had just moved to central London. I got scouted by this lady on Instagram. And I'm pretty sure it was just because I had bleached my brows and it was just trendy at the time. And so they were looking for that kind of look. Which also just didn't end up in the shoot anyways because I had sunglasses. But it was honestly like one of the funnest things I've done. And I would love to be part of another like editorial shoot. I'll show you the least interesting one first. Well, obviously not because of what the picture is like, because she looks stunning. But these are my hands. And I know you can't really see because it's so bright and reflective. But Colin looks gorgeous in this one. And it says, Diogo wears blue long sleeve top by D Squared. Gorgeous. We love D Squared. We love... Their last show was incredible with Miss Dochi. She was incredible. And this is my debut on an editorial page. I was wearing Celine trousers. The bodysuit was... I forgot. Misoni. She was wearing Vivienne Westwood shoes. And she just looks stunning. Sorry, I can't even show you decently. But it's a great photo. I was honestly stunned when I saw this on the page, because it's such a massive magazine. I went through the whole thing and I couldn't find myself on it. I genuinely thought they cut me off. But here it is, and it's so fun. I would love to be part of something like that again. And we're working towards it. I'm obviously really into fashion, but I won't dabble into that today just because I do have a lot of clothes and it's a lot of sorting through. But if you'd like to see that another day, it's a video that I could do. Last but not least, I really like Audio Surat as a magazine. They're really cool. And I love the new edition with Salvia. She looks stunning. This one is just genuinely so me. Look at that. Gorgeous Silent Hill vibes. Just really inspiring and creative. I love the designs. The editorials on this one are sick. I love the like metal work that they do. And these are my favorite magazines. And I'm trying to grow a collection. I do have some fun books in that corner. I'll just get them quickly. These ones I got in Japan when I went last year. And I love this one so much. It's a collection of like 2 books by the same artist, and one of them is like Museums of Erotica, the other one is Love Hotels. And then one of my favorite belongings ever, I think the name of the shop where I forgot this one was called Super Potato. I'm not sure. It's an Animal Crossing book, like guide, for the 3DS, and I used to play this game so much when I was 12 years old. It was my favorite, and I literally played it non-stop for like 4 years. Until I decided to sell my 3DS for no reason. I have another one now, which I play all the time, including the same game. So we love Animal Crossing, absolutely obsessed. And this guidebook is just really fun because it tells you all the items in the game, all the villagers, things to collect, how to collect them as well. But it's all in Japanese, so I don't really understand what they're saying. Moving on to other types of physical media that I love are CDs. I have started my CD collection, and I actually have so many now. I'll show you just a few of my favorites. I love this Aphex Twin one. It's the re-release of Selected Ambient Works Volume 2. And it comes with 3 CDs inside. So it's like a paperback but thick one. Another paperback thick one is Chromatica. Literally one of my favorite albums of all time. Got me through COVID, I'm not gonna lie. Those times were hard. But what I love about this edition of the album is all the artwork inside. It's literally so cool. I love the stage design on this one. The graphics are amazing. I love the design of this. And overall, I thought that Chromatica was like such a creatively inspiring era from Gaga. Besides the stupid love music video, everything else was on point. I genuinely just love this album, and it's this is the edition with the deluxe tracks as well. Another one, obviously, is Brat, but it's not Brat, but it's Brat the Remix edition. The regular album and the remix one. And it's the deluxe version. So it's honestly best of both worlds in one packaging. It was the same price as like the standard edition. It was 12 quid. Love me a Chapel Rowan. Got this one in Brighton when I went to visit for the day. Obviously, Mayhem. I have 2 editions. Came with a signed copy, like postcard thing, which is really fun. And I have most of Gaga's studio albums. I'm a fan, you can tell. And the version I have of Art Pop is still the one with who we shall not name. I'm covering his name right now because we don't need to see that. But I do still love that song. It's kind of like a collector's item in a way because these are never going to be reprinted. So it's like a time capsule in a way. And because I love my CD collection, I can always take the music with me on a little iPod. It's so cute. It's so tiny. And I could just like slide it here, put my headphones on and listen to the track. It's gorgeous. And it's a fun throwback to think that like this is how we used to listen to music. I don't really need this. I have my phone with me all the time. I do feel like that's where we're shifting at the moment. The culture is wanting to go less electronic, less smart device, more of this, please. Moving on to my trinkets and my toys. This collection I've grown over the last 2 years, really. I didn't have that much stuff before, but ever since I started working and finished uni, obviously I can afford to like buy more things. And buy, I definitely did. Like, this collection I have, I feel like I'm happy with. I'm not really buying new toys at the moment just because of, like, cost of living and price increases. It's been crazy. Why is a little Hero No Boy 15 quid nowadays? I'm not doing that. Anyways, buying secondhand is definitely, like, a great alternative. I was also gonna say, oh, in Japan everything was, like, so cheap. Going to Japan was not cheap, let me tell you that. I did save a lot of money for it, so I don't regret it. It was a really fun experience. I came back with a massive amount of stuff because my bed was covered with all the things that I bought there. From like clothes to toys, kitchen utensils, you name it. I am working on a little travel vlog from my time there. It just takes a long time to edit. It's a long video, so don't blame me. Last but not least, a lot of the things that I love collecting are video game related items, and I'll just start with the 3DS. Obviously, I've showed it to you already, but this console was my childhood. This, alongside the Wii, I spent so much time playing this. I have so many games in here. I love Nintendogs. I really need them to bring it back on the Switch. Tomodachi Life is such a fun game. And then I have a lot of Mario, The Legend of Zelda. I recently got into The Legend of Zelda a lot. I didn't really play it when I was growing up, but I've been playing Breath of the Wild on the Switch, and I have ordered my Switch too. Controversial, I know, but that will be coming next month, and I'm gonna get Tears of the Kingdom alongside with that. Some of the games I've been playing: The Legend of Zelda, Smash Bros, and Animal Crossing. I have all the Pikmin games on the Switch, starting with Pikmin 1 and 2. I bought this one in Japan. It was definitely cheaper there. And for a second, I was so scared. I thought the game was in Japanese, but thankfully it was not. So I still get to play it. And then Pikmin 3 Deluxe and Pikmin 4. I love this game. It's really good. And since we're talking about games, I cannot go without mentioning the Sims franchise, because these games shaped who I am. The things I've done to these people in The Sims, I'd be in jail. My dream has always been kind of like becoming a Sims YouTuber, so I don't know, I might dabble into that in the future. But whenever I play The Sims, I always like recreate myself and I make myself become a pop star. No matter what game I'm playing, that's the narrative I'm going for. I can show you another time, but I also have like my PlayStation 2 with my Silent Hill games. Silent Hill is definitely like the game that has influenced my music. The soundtrack is absolutely incredible. We love Akira Yamaoka. Overall, I just find Silent Hill games really relatable with my life, and I've just been able to process a lot of things through playing these games. This has been kind of like a room tour, but also just talking about the things that inspire me, the things that I love, and how materialistic I am. I'm really proud of the little collection that I have going on, and it's all about the little things in life to keep me going, because it's hard out here. Thank you for watching the video. If you have, let me know. I'd love some feedback on things that you'd love to see, because I'm getting overwhelmed with the amount of things that I have that I could be pointing at and showing. So if there's anything that you would like to know, please comment below, mention it to me. I'm very happy to like shape the content into like whatever people want to watch. So please give me some feedback on that, and I really appreciate it. See you soon. Bye, friends.